Hi everyone, it's John Zagrodzky, First Selectman for the town of Darien. The purpose of this video is to provide information on what you should do when we face severe weather. This can include rain or snow where there is a high accumulation or a high rate of rainfall, damaging winds, or heavy flooding. We want everyone to be safe and secure during these storms. First and foremost, if you or someone else are in serious danger, please call 911 immediately. Emergencies can include stroke, heart attacks, seizures, chest pain, severe bleeding, or any kind of serious physical injury. If anything like this is happening, don't wait, don't hesitate. If you need help, our first responders will come to your aid. In an emergency, call 911. Now, with that said, let's go over some fundamentals so you are prepared in the event of really bad weather. I'll have contact phone numbers at the end of this video. First, rain is a problem here in Darien only when it falls at a really high rate. Lots of rain over a long period of time is usually okay, but when it comes to fast and intense rain, especially in our coastal area when it's high tide, flooding can be a real risk. When there's a forecast for heavy rain over a really short period of time, you should take action to protect vulnerable spaces or assets. In addition, it will help if you can clear any drains in your area of leaves or blockages. Also, take some time before the storm, if you can, to relocate items near waterways that might float away and cause blockages elsewhere. In addition to rain, high winds can also be problematic and are almost always the cause of downed trees and power lines. Remember, anytime there is high wind, you should try to stay indoors or in a protected space. As they say, it's not just wind that's the problem, it's what's flying around in the wind. If high winds take down power lines, you should stay away, even if there are no sparks or other signs of electricity. There still could be live wires and therefore extremely dangerous, especially if there is water on the ground which can conduct electricity. Again, do not approach downed power lines. Instead, call Eversource for help. Now, if high winds take down trees in your area, this too can be dangerous. If a tree or trees have fallen on your property, cleanup will be your responsibility. But if your tree is blocking a road, report it to the police non-emergency number. They will notify our Public Works Department, who can assist you. If you live on a private road, you will need to work with your homeowners association if you have one, or with your neighbors to take care of any downed trees. Now, a big question everyone has is what to do if you lose power. Do I call the power company or not? If the power goes out, you should call Eversource to report the outage. This will ensure that your particular location is in their database and scheduled for repair. Ensure that your neighbors report any outage as well. As for when power will be restored, that will depend on how widespread the power outages are. Eversource has limited repair resources, and they are first deployed in areas of highest need. Now, the best way to track restoration time estimates is to regularly check the Eversource app, which has up-to-date information on restoration times. This is much better than calling the town. We don't have any better information than what is on this app. You can find the app in the App Store if you have an iPhone or however you download apps with an Android device. Okay, let's take a look at what this might look like if you tried to open the app. So first, you go to your App Store, and what you want to do is type in Eversource into your search bar up at the top. When you see Eversource, pull it up, and you want to scroll down to where you get to Eversource Energy, that app right there. Click that, download that app. When you open it up, it'll ask for a name and account number and email and all that. You don't have to do that right now. Just go to the bottom where it says View and Report Outage. Click on that, and you've got a couple of options. You can report or check an outage right there at the top, or look at the outage map. Let's look at the reporting first. It'll ask for your phone number or your account number if you have your Eversource account number handy, and you should make that handy. and then you can report an outage or check one there. Or you can go here to the outage map, and you'll see it's a map of our region. And you can zoom in on the map down here to where it shows Darien, which if this were a storm, there would be a lot of outages shown. And that's where you could find an outage that's right in your area. Today, conveniently, we do actually have an outage in the area, so let's click on that. And you can see, you click on the outage and it will give you a time to restoration. So again, this is your best information source for when your power is going to be restored. Please download this app. To wrap this thing up and summarize, here are ways to stay in touch or reach out during a storm. I'll have phone numbers on a slide at the end of this video. First, if there is a true emergency, do not hesitate, call 911. If you lose power or you need to report a downed power line, call Eversource. If you want to monitor time to restoration for power for your home or business, do not call the town, consult the outage map on the Eversource app. If you have a downed tree blocking the road or any other non-emergency hazard, call the police non-emergency line. The dispatcher will take down your name, property location, and any other specific details needed, and that person will report the information to the necessary town agencies. For staying informed about what's going on, follow the town's social media accounts on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I'll be posting on my personal social media accounts as well, so follow me if you would like. Most importantly, make sure you're signed up for Code Red, which is the town service I will use to connect with the town in a true emergency to provide vital information. This can be in the form of a phone call or a text. Now, the Code Red system is not something we use very frequently, but when it's an emergency or a very difficult situation, I will be using that system to keep everyone informed. You can sign up for Code Red by going to the Town of Darien website and looking under How Do I, and they will show you how to do that. Thank you very much for listening, everybody, and stay safe.